Of course, you've got 3 drives at Pinjarra on Monday. Dust Me Off in race 1. She'll get a beautiful run from the pole. Rona Maguire inside of the back row, race 4. Captain Bromax drawn the outside of the back row in race number 5. They all probably need luck.
Yeah, I think 2 of them have got the draw that they need. Dust Me Off was a good run at Gloucester Park last start, so I think that'll run a forward race in that field. And Rona Maguire, he just loves the pegs, and barrier 8's perfect for him. So he'll need luck, and hopefully he'll run on at the finish.
Yeah, they just look to be novelty chances.
Yeah, that's right. But you never know, horse racing, something might happen, and someone overdrives their horse, and we can capitalise. So they're thereabouts. If we can earn money with them, I'll be happy.
And fingers crossed that Dust Me Off does break the maiden status sooner rather than later.
Yeah, well, it would be good, eh? It's been, persistence, eh?
Yeah, that's for sure. Soho Cash, race number 2 at Northam on Tuesday night. Drawn 11, tough draw, but capable type.
Yeah, he went really well last start. Western Drover, I think that won the race, and it went good the start before when third. It covered a lot of extra ground. So, and I was off the track at Calabaran 3 wide the last 1,000, which isn't easy at that track. So, I'd be definitely putting him in my novelties, and he's certainly a winning chance. It just depends the way the race is run and where he gets. But certainly, he certainly you want to have something each way on.
Speaking of Calabaran form, Wild Zephyr in race number 3, drawn barrier 2, a last start winner at that track.
Yep, he stepped well from the stand, and we were able to rate accordingly. But he did win with the earplugs in by a margin. So hopefully, this is a bit stronger and it's a stand, but. We'll just see how he goes. He's drawn well to be on pace, which is good at Northam. So, we'll be going around, and I think he should run a forward race. You know
Bartowski pretty well. He fronts up in race number 4. It's over the 25.60 a stand. Look, there's others that probably have better claims, but we know what he's capable of.
Yeah, if he steps quick, which usually he can do, he'll be there. So the beginning's important for him. We lost our glasses.
That's the trouble when you get old.
Yeah. We would have said your head shrinking.
Can't even hold a conversation, let alone keep the glasses on. Let's move on to Blue Jean Baby in race number 6, drawn barrier 4.
She's first up and probably needed a good draw, but Armour Express is, I think it's heading over east after Tuesday to the Breeders' Crown or whatever it's in. So she obviously is a quality horse, which would be hard to beat.
Gee, she was impressive at Pinjarra when resuming Armour Express.
It was. I think, I thought it was a pretty good drive by Donald. I think on the radio he said he wanted to go forward and, weighed his options up and sort of, on a mare of that quality, to sort of drive it how he did, patient, cool, calm, and let everyone else make their mistakes and their moves, and he capitalised on it. It was pretty good. So she was driven to perfection, but went well too.
Certainly a good win there. Calgan Kid Whitby in race number 7. Only had a few starts, but I don't know. To me, just shown a little bit of ability.
Yeah, I on his Mr. Willoughby, he had a trial against a horse Mr. Willoughby Ross has got, which it won on debut going 155.8, and this horse beat it in the trial. And I said to Ross, especially after Mr. Willoughby had his first run, I thought, geez, this horse is going to step up. And he probably raced maybe a couple of fields were out of his depth for where he's at, but then his Bunbury run was just fair, so he certainly gets his opportunity at this race, and we'll drive forward and attempt to lead. And if he leads and doesn't run a race from there, I'd say he'd be extremely disappointing. So he should run a forward race. And
just touching on Mr. Willoughby, he obviously has plenty of ability.
Yeah, that's right. He's got his fair share of problems. I think he's 4 or 5, and there's a reason why he's only made the racetrack at 4 and 5. But Ross has done a good job ironing out those issues, and which he does with a lot of horses. So he's still going to be a work in progress, but one to follow.
You've got to add fuel to fire in race number 8 at Northam, the Allwood Stud Farm. Last start winner, certainly again a winnable race.
Yeah, I think this is easier than his last assignment, to be honest. He snuck into an RO to R1 after running in a 3CO here at Gloucester Park, going 156.5. So I just think it's sort of, you put your money on, you get back a little bit of bank interest, that's it.
Yeah, I know you're not supposed to tip, but you can always declare.
Well, yeah, well, I thought last run, he was shorter than I thought he should have been, with the Mighty Nadal, and I suppose when you drive, you get a little bit too close to him, and if you're an astute punter looking back, you say, well, it's got to draw its chance. So he surprised me how well he won easily, though. I still had the plugs in, didn't even go for him, and he went better than I thought he would. So in this race, I think it's, I'd be disappointed if he lost this one.
We'll take the 10s on. Best of luck.
No worries. Thanks, Wes. Thank you.